Hello, Miss Brenna. This is going to be a video for your lesson on, it is March 21st today. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having the best day ever. And here's a video you can use to practice piano when you are ready. So I'll just scoot my camera a little closer here. So if you see me look off to this side, that's where my computer is with your lesson plan. So I'm just checking out what we're working on there. So I'm just going to go through your lesson plan, start from the top and go to the bottom, and we'll make sure that everything we're working on we get looked at in this video here. So I'm going to start by moving my camera a little so you can see my hands at the piano a bit better. Get that set up. And just got to move this down a little bit. Okay, there we go. So we'll start with our new scale we were learning. This, instead of the major scale, which sounds nice and happy, we started learning the A minor scale this week. So it's the same finger numbers as starting on C, but you're starting 2 down from there. So starting on A. All right, let's start with our right hand. You start with finger 1, and we go finger 1, 2, 3. Then you tuck your thumb under, finger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go back down, 4, 3, 2, 1, and your finger 3 crosses over, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that one more time together with no stopping. Here we go, finger 1, and 1, 2, 3, tuck under, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go down, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3 goes over, and 2, 1 at the bottom. All right, let's do the same thing with our left hand now. So you're going to start on the opposite finger, finger 5 instead of finger 1. So finger 5 goes on A, and you go all the way up your hand, and then 3, 2, 1 at the top. So let's try it together. Start with finger 5. Here we go. Finger 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3 tucks over, 3, 2, and 1 at the top. Now you go back down. Finger 2, 3, tuck 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 at the bottom. Let's do that one more time too. Here we go. Finger 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3 goes over, 2, 1, now 2 on the way down, 3, and tuck, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So that is your scale for this week. And remember, it is minor, so it's going to have that kind of gloomy, cloudy, rainy day sound to it. It's not going to be nice and cheerful like the one we did before. So remember, major is the happy sound, and minor is the sad sound. Okay, so next on your lesson plan, we have Spring by Vivaldi. And we had a goal in here to go up until March 21st in your lesson, or not in your lesson, in your song. But you're not here, so I will go up to that goal. And what you're going to do, my friend, is practice along with me playing it at home. So I'm going to play it right here, right now, and you can use that as a video to practice along with me. And you can ask Mom and Dad if you're not sure how to, but you can actually change the speed of how fast I play it. So I don't know if it's going to be down here or down here. When I upload the video, it might flip it. But find a little button that says Settings, click on Playback Speed, click on Custom, and then there will be a little slidey bar if you want me to play really fast, you can speed up, or if you want me to slow down, you can slow it down there too. So actually, I changed my mind. I think what I'll do, Brenna, is I'll play your whole song for you, and that way, while you're still working on it, even not this week, but next week and the week after and the week after, you can use this video to practice along with. So I'll play the whole thing so you can practice with me, and whatever part you have when you're practicing, just practice that much. So I'll play, yeah, I just need to move my camera down, or not my camera, my computer. It is better like this, actually. There we go. Okay, I can see it all then. Is that going to stay? That'll stay. Okay, I'm just going to scooch down because I'm too high on the piano. So your right hand starting thumb on middle C, and you're about to play finger 3 on the E. Your left hand, finger 5 on the C below middle C, finger 1 on the G. So your starting position, both hands are in C position, right hand in middle C, and left hand on the C below that. So like I said, I'm just going to play the whole song. I might play it a little quicker than you're playing right now. But like I said, click on the button, and if you need to slow down what I'm playing to play with me, go for it. So here is the whole version of Spring that we're working on. like I said, I know there's quite a bit of that we haven't learned yet, and that's okay. So if there are parts you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to play that, Miss Taylor, that is okay. We'll learn them together, but this way you have a video that you can practice of the whole song, and also that way you get to hear the whole song at once so you can know what your end product is going to sound like. So keep working up until your March 21st goal, and like I said, if you need to slow the video down so I'm playing slower, you go ahead and do that. Okay, next up on your lesson plan, we have your lesson book. So the dance band in this lovely book on page 43. That's what we'll look at now. All right. Whoops, I must have written down the wrong page number. Yep, I did. It's page 44. Okay, so the dance band on page 44, and we're learning time signatures. So these help us count our music, and they tell us how many beats are going to be in each measure, and each measure is each little box of music. So for time, it tells us there's going to be 4 beats in each measure. That's what the top 4 tells us. The bottom 4 tells us that the type of note that's equal to 1 is a quarter note. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 quarter notes in this first measure, 1, 2 quarter notes here, and then 3, 4 on the half note to equal 4. So even though they're not all 4 quarter notes, they all equal the value of 4 quarter notes. Hopefully that makes sense, but even if it doesn't, my friend, we're going to keep going over time signatures for like ever and ever, because they're an idea that never goes away. So if you don't understand it the second time, or the first time, maybe you'll get it the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time. I definitely didn't get it the first time either, so if you don't, that's okay. Now, we have a song called The Dance Band. Your left hand has F, below middle C, and you're playing that with finger 3. Right hand, you have finger 1 on middle C. Okay, so I'll do the same thing for the dance band. I'll play it. Play along with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 'Counting along so you could practice hearing 4 beats in each measure. So my friend, if you need any extra time to work on that song, take this week, use the video, practice along with me. But I know you are a pretty good practicer. So we're also going to look at the next page, which is Frogs on Logs. It's a super fun piece. And you're starting with finger 2 this time on middle C. And then your left hand, I actually don't think has any notes. Oh, your left hand has 1 note at the very end. Your left hand has middle C at the very end. So left hand, be on standby because you're going to steal that note in a sec here. So right hand, we start with finger 2, and then we go finger 3 on the D, and then finger 2 on C again. And then in measure 3, see it says at the top here, hop 2 to D. So you're going to pick up your hand and play finger 2 on D now. So you're moving your hand up instead of keeping it in one spot. So let's try. We start finger 2 on C. Let's try together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2. Okay, now move finger 2 to D. D, D, E, E, D. 2. Now move finger 3 up again to E, 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 F, F. Now G. And here comes left hand. Has 1 note at the end. It's one glory moment. So that is Frogs on Logs. Please practice along with that song over the week. And just like always, if you have any questions, make sure you circle them so you can remember to ask me next time. Next up is I Just Can't Wait to Be King from your Disney book. Let me just see. It says hands together to the end. Okay, I was wondering how far we are. I couldn't remember. So remember, we have that one funky note of E flat in a song. So let's look at where that is on the piano to refresh our memory here. This is C, D, and E is right here. So E flat, it's 1 note just underneath. And remember, the black notes are notes just like the white notes are. So we don't skip over them. Going down to E flat isn't the same as D. It's going down to this note right here. So just like the other ones, I'm going to play this whole song. Play along with me. If you need to slow down the video, go for it. And after, I think we'll probably choose a new song for you to start in this song next week if you feel ready, because I think you were pretty close on this song. So left hand, we're starting finger 3 on the G below middle C. Right hand, you're starting finger 1 on middle C. here we go. I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then we start on the second 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Just can't wait to be king. And like I said, Brenna, if you need to slow down the video and play a bit slower than that, that's totally okay. You go right ahead. So let's peek here. We can choose next week when we start a new song in this book. We can choose It's a Small World, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, Winnie the Pooh, the Siamese Cat Song, I See the Light, Scales and Arpeggios, and Step in Time. So pretty much all of the choices are left to us except, do you want to build a snowman? Because we already did that one. Okay, and the last thing on your lesson plan is your theory book. So for this one, I can't tell you too much on the video. We went over what to do next. Oh, go back. There we go. We went over what to do last week, so hopefully that still makes sense for you. But what you're doing here is you're practicing the idea of time signatures, and that's the idea where we have 4 beats each measure. So what you're doing on this page is you're drawing a line every 4 beats, and I think we did the first one as an example. So here we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a line, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a line. This one's 4 all by himself, so there's a line right after, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and we know we're right because we're at the end there. So that's what you're doing here on number 1, and then here we're missing some beats, so you need to add either a half note, a quarter note, or a whole note to fill in the number of beats we need. So each block, each measure equals 4. Same thing down here. Over here, you're drawing this time signature. This is the easiest part. You just draw 4, line, 4 underneath it. And then here, you're going to make up your own rhythm. So you could do quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, because those are 1, 2, 3, 4. You could do 2 half notes. You could do 1 whole note. You could do a mixture of them. So you get to choose your own rhythm here. And that's as much as we'll do, because the next page I want to explain to you in person. We'll go over tomorrow, or together, not tomorrow. All right, my friends, so that is your video lesson. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're having the best day. Have an awesome time practicing, and I will see you next Monday. Take care, Brenna. Bye.